My name is Alex Garza. I moved to Tucson in 1982. I came here from Chicago, where I had apprenticed myself to a stone carver, a sculptor. I started doing my first pieces of public artwork here in 1993, and it was our very first project that I did. Was very successful. We have a real variety of art, and that's because there's a lot of artists that really love Tucson and have stayed here instead of moving. Many of them had graduated from the U of A and just didn't leave. They love Tucson. They put in the 1% per art program here, which is a great program. 1% of capital improvements. You build a library, 1% goes for public art. You build a roadway, 1% goes for public art. So for the last 3 or 4 years, I've noticed that this has become an issue. What are we going to do about art that starts to deteriorate and stuff like that? There is a fair amount of work, but there isn't that much, and I think they should train people to be able to maintain it.
The Cocoon sculpture is a new piece of public art located on Houghton Road. It weighs 11,000 pounds and costs the city $160,000. Local artists Nina Albert, Joe O'Connell, Steve Grady, and Blessing Hancock designed the piece as part of a Houghton Road corridor improvement project. The Cocoon was intended to be a meeting place for bikers, walkers, and joggers, and will feature LED lighting once the project is completed. The Arizona Daily Independent called the Cocoon unattractive and said that it provides little comfort and no shelter from the weather.
So, hi, my name is Michael Schwartz, M-I-C-H-A-E-L-S-C-H-W-A-R-T-Z. Michael Schwartz. I am a public artist, a community artist, an arts educator. I've been in this field most of my life. Professionally since 91. And I've got many dozens of projects all over the country. I've worked overseas. Some of my recent works include the Menlo Park Archway, which is in the Menlo Park soccer field next to Menlo School. That's a Percent for Art project, my first Percent for Art project. And then I also have private commissions, working on a series of projects right now. We're working on the Right to Dream 2 Center over at Central City Assembly. Of course, we have a whole family of projects around Tucson. There's maybe 20, 25 projects thereabout in Tucson Public Art, kind of murals. Mostly murals, almost all murals, in fact. And so those we have to maintain. There's 3 of them that seem to get tagged quite a bit. Of the 3, 2 of them seem to be kind of ritualistic.
Really, for the amount of public art that we have, and the fact that it isn't maintained, I think it's really a tribute to the artist that it's held up so nicely. The only thing is some graffiti, and that goes with the territory. A lot of communities have graffiti. They graffiti signs, they graffiti walls, they go up on the freeway, they graffiti everything. And so once in a while, you're going to get some tagging on a mural or a public piece of artwork. And that's why you need to have something in place so when that does take place, you can negate it quickly. And just, if somebody sprays something, then you come and clean it. If they spray it, you come and clean it. Because if you leave something, if it's been graffitied and you leave it like that, you're sending them, the wrong signal. It's a wrong message, like we don't care.
The city and the county both have very strong public art, Percent for Art programs, and there's a number of pieces in our community that have been installed since the mid-'80s. These pieces are aging and they do require maintenance. There isn't really an established procedure for maintaining the artwork. It's actually varied between the city and the county and the different departments. So for instance, one of the most successful departments in terms of maintaining artwork is the city's Parks and Recreation Department. They actually set aside about $10,000 a year to maintain work. We don't always spend that money, and it's not because we don't need to spend it, but it's because sometimes the projects take more money and we really don't have enough to follow through and maintain some work. We have deaccessioned a few pieces that have either deteriorated beyond repair or have needed to be removed based on changes in the location. We have a few significant pieces that require probably in the $30,000 or $40,000 range to repair. For the most part, what public art really needs is annual preventative maintenance. Every artist who has done a piece of public art in our community since probably sometime in the 90s has created a maintenance protocol that says here's what you need to do to my work every year to keep it in good shape. And the Arts Council is starting a procedure, and we're reenacting a procedure that's happened over the years where we go out and inspect the pieces and take photographs and assign them in categories of, poor, fair, good, excellent, and try to make a statement to the jurisdictions of what needs to happen to those works. And what I'd like to see happen is maintenance of the artwork as an asset occur and be scheduled and be funded just as you would maintaining a road or maintaining a pool or cutting the grass.
The snake sculpture, which was located at the intersection of Pantano and Wrightston, was originally built by students involved in the Pima County Juvenile Court System. Over the years, the snake sculpture has been damaged and destroyed, and recently, the Tucson Transportation Department demolished it, leaving only the head. To repair the snake, it will cost $10,000. That's funding that the city doesn't currently have. Tucson Pima County Arts Council is trying to raise money, along with former Councilwoman Carol West, to fund an effort so that the Youth Build program can reconstruct the snake.
Not only is it beautiful, but it told stories and did other things. And if you go down 29th, there's a mural that talks about a woman's life, and it's a narrative of when she was a young child, when she met her mate, and now she's an elder lady and she's weaving. It's a beautiful story.